Hey everybody, I'm John. I collect cards. It is Saturday night, October 14th. Hope you're all doing well. We're in League Championship Series mode now in the 2023 baseball playoffs, and some unexpected matchups. I would say most people would have said Phillies Diamondbacks and Rangers Astros. Rangers Astros should be a really interesting series because the Rangers were a first place team for almost the whole regular season. They had one, rough month in like September, and they ended up with the wild card. But they're clicking on offense, and their pitching's been pretty good. I think they're going to give Houston a good run, and I think they got a good chance to pull out that series. They got a three-time World Series winning manager in Bruce Bochy in their dugout right now, and so I think that's a possibility. I think Texas has a chance in that series. That's just my thought there. Philly and Arizona. I actually think Philly has a chance to sweep. I think Philly just is clicking on. They just got lots of mojo going on after dispatching Atlanta again. The Diamondbacks, two very impressive series victories. I have a feeling their run's going to run out here, so to speak, in the LCS. I wouldn't be surprised if it was a Philly sweep. Putting that out there. And you know what? Why don't we throw the dice? We'll say Rangers. Let's say Rangers in 6. Why not? Let's do that. So there's my World Series pick right there. Rangers, Phillies. But what this video is going to be about, I rearranged my desk a little bit here, or my table, with some of my books and stuff. I brought out my 1978 picture album from the Yankees souvenir night. It was actually the souvenir giveaway for my first ever baseball game, which I showed in another video a while back, though. I'm not going to flip through it here. It's just more decoration. But this video, I wanted to just give an update, a larger update on the status of my kind of current goal in the hobby, and that's collecting all of the Hall of Famers from 1978 Topps, which was my first year of collecting. I was 5 years old. My brother and I opened packs pretty much every day, starting that year for the next 4 or 5 years, almost every night, I would say, or every morning, I would say. And so I've been gradually picking away at the Hall of Fame goal. It is a 55 card list of current Hall of Famers, 55 cards. That includes league leaders, record breakers, etc. And I wanted to do this video because I am now past the halfway point in that goal. And I'm 2.5 minutes in here, so let me throw out some cards. I've had a really busy week picking cards up. So I'm going to go through them in mostly new card number order here in terms of my recent pickups. I got 9 to show. I now have 29 in all toward the 55 card goal and 2 more on the way. So I actually have bought 31 of the 55, and sometimes you just get on a roll with this stuff. Cards were available at prices that were reasonable. A couple of, I put in some, took a chance on some counter offers and that were accepted. And so next thing I know, in the last 2 weeks, I've bought 9 cards. And including, I'll start here, including this 1978 Topps Brooks Robinson, card number 4, his record breaker card for most consecutive seasons with one club. This was actually let's see, it's my first 7 that I'm showing, and I have one other 7 to show in this video. And they are my first 2 7s that I've picked up. I'm trying to collect everything in an 8 or a 7, or 7 and an 8 for 78. I figured that was kind of a reasonable goal in terms of, cost for the goal as well, because this isn't I don't need it in 9s and 10s. This is purely PC and kind of reminiscing, reflecting, enjoying, again, collecting my first ever set that I was, ripping packs of. And, you're 5, so it's what really are you looking at? But so many of these cards from this set bring back memories, as I'm sure all of your first sets do that you collected. And so, just the poses and the interesting player names and all that stuff. So I'm going to run through the 9 I recently picked up. Here's Brooks. I actually picked this up on the day he passed away. I felt like, I didn't have it yet. I just wanted to get it. And he was, kind of thinking about him in terms of, what I lost for the game. And so I did. Did I overpay for it? I don't think I did. I paid about 20 out the door. I think it was just over 30 with shipping and tax for a 7. But there really aren't too many of them in slabs. So And if you look on eBay, people wanted like, $50 for an 8, and it's like I didn't even want to start in a negotiation at that price because that's not kind of for most of the cards that I'm, gonna get in this little goal. That's not really what I'm looking for. I'm gonna do what I can for the Ryan and the Murray rookie and the Trammell Molitor rookie, etc. But I'm not going in that ballpark for everything. So I got the 7 for that one, and I'm very happy with it. So I also got this record breaker. I got the Nolan Ryan record breaker in an 8. Very new slab too. Cool. Actually, this one arrived today. This is my most recent arrival. Just got it today. Pretty nice one there. Yeah, Ryan's got 3 cards in the set. I have 2 of them now. I don't have his main base. I have his. Earlier I picked up his strikeout leaders with Phil Niekro in an 8. So here I'm going to show 2 at the same time. These are the first. So this is the only purchase so far in this quest where I bought 2 together from the same seller in the same listing. So it's 2 cards in one listing. I won this auction. I think I won it for. I'm actually going to run some prices here after I show these 9. And if I recall, I think my winning bid for this was $37. I think it was $18.50 a piece before tax and shipping. And if you could save on shipping to get 2 in 1, I'll take that any day. So I bid accordingly on it and won at a price that I came in lower than what my max bid was. So Gossage, Goose Gossage, Rich Gossage in an 8. In airbrushed Yankee colors, probably when he was with, I believe, the Pirates in '77. Yeah, because I believe that's clearly Candlestick Park. Pretty sure that's the old Candlestick when they had the turf in there in the '70s, and it's really cool Dave Winfield. Also in an 8. Very old slabs as well, but I think they both look pretty good overall. The labels are still in pretty good shape. But got these together. And then moving on, recently picked up Dennis Eckersley. Got him in an 8. Pretty decent price on him. I'll run through some prices here after the end. I picked up this came in a couple days ago. This is probably, of all the Hall of Fame cards, this one's a little crooked in the slab too. Of all the Hall of Fame cards in the set, this is probably the on the bottom rung, could be on the most rung of all of the Hall of Fame represented cards in the set. Raleigh Fingers, awesome Hall of Famer, of course, but there are many stronger Hall of Fame cards in this leaders card, but it's part of the goal. So got it with Bill Campbell. When I realized he was the AL leading fireman that year, I was like, I hadn't heard that name in a long time. So that's also kind of just a cool reason to tackle a goal like this. You just come across names you haven't really seen in a while. It's actually, you could see that's tilted pretty bad, but I think I got this for $14. I think that was the in fact, I think it was listed for $14. And when I saw that, I'm like, you know what? It didn't look quite right, but it was, already slabbed. So I was like, sometimes, you buy the card, not the grade, of course. But, for a couple of these, because of the grade goal, they don't have to be perfect. Again, this is pure PC. And so in a case like that one, I kind of bought the grade because I just wanted to check it off the list for $14. I'm fine with that. It looks totally fine for me. Also picked up Willie Stargell here. This came maybe a week to 10 days ago. This is a nice one. New slab too, in an 8. This is a nice one. I like this one a lot. It's a little centered to the top, but I like this one a lot. This one, I was happy with this one, and I think I got that one for about 20. 2 more to show. I'm going to show my other 7 that I've gotten. Dick Williams. Yep, he's a Hall of Famer as a manager. And here's his manager card as Expos skipper. Plus, pictured there with the, probably still the Philadelphia. No, it might be the KCAs at that point. I think they may have been in Kansas City by then. Though hard to tell for sure. But he's with the A's there. So here's the thing with the manager cards. And I still have 3 manager cards to get. I've got about 4 or 5. But there are still 3 that I need. There are not tons slabbed of the managers. So they are harder to find. And so I was like, I think there may have been a 9 out there for Dick Williams on eBay. And predominantly I'm looking on eBay for these. This 7 had been hanging around for quite a while, excuse me. And finally I just pulled just went for it. I didn't want to lose it. And I think I had gotten Brooks already as the 7, and I was like, okay, I've already started that path, so I'm gonna get Dick Williams and get that out of the way because I didn't want it to kind of slip through my fingers. So I got that one, and the last one I'm going to show here is Gaylord Perry. Just got this earlier this week, maybe 3-4 days ago. It's a nice card as well. Actually, I kind of like that shot of him overall there. It's a little bit of a bit of a shadow on his face, but overall it's kind of a nice shot, kind of him mid warm up toss kind of stuff. It's a nice card. So I got this one for a pretty good price, less than 20. I think that was 14 as well. So I was going to give you, and again, I have 2 others on the way. I'll share those in another video, but I wanted to just, kind of give you an update. I'm over halfway toward this goal already. So I guess it's kind of in fits and starts, and it definitely was on a little bit of a roll here the last couple of weeks. But I'm keeping track of, all the dollars I'm putting into this, and overall out of 20, well, really out of 31 cards, I have 29 in hand, but out of 31 total bought, only 2 of them are 7s so far. All of the rest are 8s. The average purchase price I've gotten these cards for is $16.80, and the average cost out the door with tax and shipping has been $22.05. So I think overall, that's pretty much where I'm kind of was thinking it could be. I'd love to keep that. For as long as I can, I'd love to keep that purchase price under $20 per card and total cost under, let's say, $25. Once I get to Murray and Ryan and the Trammell Molitor, that'll shoot up quick. And Brett too. Brett's pretty pricey too, and I kind of want to get him for an 8, but we'll see. So that's all I wanted to share today. Just a quick update on my little. It wasn't quite as quick as I'd hoped, but if you're stuck around, I appreciate it. I love showing some nice high quality slabs when I can, and hope those did the trick for you for 12 minutes here. Take care, enjoy the rest of your weekend, and enjoy the gridiron games too. Take care.